All right, Janelle, now that we have an idea of what we should be eating, how much of it, and when we should be eating, I wanted to introduce you some of the ideas of supplementation here and get you familiar with what options we offer here and how they could help you out with your goals, get you a little more familiar, get you a little more comfortable with it. So let's go through kind of piece by piece here. And really when I talk about supplementation, when we look at supplementation, we've got to remember it's not going to replace any of our eating, right? It's not going to kind of make up for any sort of gaps or any sort of cheating or slips in our meal plan. But I look at these as kind of a multiplier, right? They're going to take your hard work of your activity, they're going to help you perform better, maybe recover faster. Same thing with your nutrition. But again, it's not going to kind of be the magic band-aid to poor nutrition, poor timing, poor choices, or so forth.
So I still have to meal prep.
Missing workouts, exactly.
Okay.
So another little help, right? We talked a little bit about the protein powder here. So with the protein here, this is a whey protein isolate. And have you taken any sort of protein supplements before? Are you familiar with anything?
A long time ago, I used to take some protein, but I think it was more like a meal replacement back then. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So just to get you familiar, just kind of generally with the idea here, the whey protein is going to be just a really quick option for your body to use. And the isolate says it's a very refined, very clean option. Your body's going to use that just very immediately, and there's not really a whole lot of side effect, right?
Okay.
And so if you have any sort of sensitivity to lactose, you're not going to have any type of issues here, right? So again, great tasting, very convenient, like you mentioned. You're just going to be taking about a scoop to scoop and a half or so and putting that into your water, shaking that up, and you're good to go for your snacks, in the morning times or wherever you see those between meals.
Okay.
So available in vanilla, available in chocolate. Sometimes you see some other fun little flavors coming in, and you're able to get a good amount of protein, but also there's not going to be a lot of other calories and extra things associated with that.
Okay.
Right? So this is our physics brand of whey protein isolate. From there, we'll talk about some of the other options as well, and so they can kind of help you multiply your results, right? Next thing I like to talk about, because I think it's always fun to get a little extra flavor, is our BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. Some people kind of talk about how they're almost like Gatorade without the sugar type of thing, right? But the idea behind these is we're drinking these a little bit before and kind of during our workout to make sure that it's going to prevent our muscles from breaking down. If I can do that, if my muscles aren't breaking down as fast, I can get more workout in, right? So I'll feel almost like I have some extra energy in the tanks a little longer to get more activity done, right? So my BCAAs, put a little scoop in my water, I might start sipping on them before my workout, but really this is good through the workout, and we don't need a ton of them after the workout.
Someone in the workout yesterday, they said that they put this in their Greek yogurt. Is that something you can do too?
Same thing. I mean, these are great little flavor helpers, right? Because this lemon splashes your world. You might put that into some of your Greek yogurt. It tastes like type of a dessert, right? Some people might even be cooking with it. You might see on your forums how people create little muffins of their egg whites and oatmeal, and they could throw a little lemon splash into it, and it's kind of a fun little option for them. And same goes for the protein powder too, right? Some people might be doing maybe a little bit of chocolate into their Greek yogurt, and you have somewhat of a mousse option, right?
So
got it. Some fun options to play with on that, right? That's our BCAAs. Like I said, prolonged muscle breakdown there, and like you said, a little extra flavor to have fun with and cook with, right? From there, we'll go into our next option here is the glutamine. And so the glutamine is a great anti-inflammatory. This one doesn't have a lot of taste. We're not going to be adding it for a lot of flavor. But this is going to help us with that muscle soreness you mentioned, right? It's going to help me kind of recover a little quicker. And so this is going to affect my muscles. Also going to help me benefit in my immune system. It's going to help my gut in promoting a healthy immune system. We'll see, some people kind of notice joint pain, things like that, might reduce a bit. And also our cognitive functioning, just kind of making sure that our brain is firing on all cylinders, seeing some advanced memory and so forth. So glutamine's nice all-in-one anti-inflammatory. Most people are going to be just taking a scoop of this and putting it in with their protein shake. So at least 2 scoops a day, and we can get a little higher up on that as well if need be.
Okay.
So glutamine, great option, highly recommended, one of my favorites there. And then some of our last few supplements here, multivitamin. Are you taking your multi yet?
No.
Not yet. Well, we have a saying here, we talk about from the womb to the tomb. We say as kids, we are religious about it. Our parents made us do it. Our moms did it while we were baking in the oven, so to speak. And then there's this big period where we don't necessarily follow through on that. And then before you know it, as we age, our doctors might be saying you need to start taking some sort of bone health supplement in our 50s, 60s, and so forth. Well, this is going to help us cover that age period in between. As we work, there might be some other little micronutrients that are missed, and so really important that these are filled in. You'll see your typical standard range, vitamins A through K, all the minerals that you'll see in any other sort of multivitamin. But some of the additional little pluses of this option would be what we call our thermogenics. So in this, there's also a blend of green tea and a white tea extract. It's going to help us kind of maintain our calorie burn throughout the day. And then for our ladies, in this blend here, we have a dim option. So the dim option is it's going to help us with reducing our water retention. And so that can be helpful for you as you're working on your weight loss goals. We're not having that period of time where that is going to really hold on and maybe discourage you from your goals.
I need a
right?
case.
Let's go for it. So you have your multivitamin there. Again, we're taking that every single day.
Okay.
And you're usually taking those with meals, right?
Okay, so if it has caffeine in here, or the tea, so probably shouldn't take it at night to go to bed?
Most people are saying, yeah, that, and on top of that, there's a B12 vitamin complex, and so exactly, if you're taking that through the first half of the day, you should be fine. I, like you said, wouldn't recommend taking that right before bed. That might keep you up, get you excited through night. So great option there. Like I said, you have those extra little addages there. And our last couple options here, Janelle, EFA. EFA is an essential fatty acid, and that's really just kind of talking about the omega-3s, the 6s, the 9s. But one of the great benefits in this particular blend is another component called CLA. Now, CLA really targets this region here, part of our measurements, and we talked about in the goals.
Good for bikini.
This is going to
Yeah.
prevent the fat cells in that region from expanding or growing. So it's going to help us really towards those goals. So again, it's the CLA in our EFAs. That'll be
Gotcha.
something you're going to be taking with meals as well. And our last one here is our 21-day detox. It can really help us get a jump start on full function throughout our kidneys, throughout our livers, throughout our digestive tract. Sometimes coming in and having a little fun with maybe some high sugar or some high fat or a lot of alcohol mixed into the equation here. And this is going to help us kind of clean out and get our body able to absorb properly, to perform and convert energy properly, and get the most out of our workout. So the 21-day detox, there's a packet of 6 capsules here, and you just take maybe 2 or 3 at a time. Always with meals is a good recommendation as well.
Okay.
So again, this is kind of the complete package here, and we've done a lot of research on this. We track a lot of results, and somebody who's taking these ingredients in addition to their eating plan, in addition to their fitness plan, is probably going to lose about 4 pounds or more on average than their counterpart in a given 6-week period. So
I'll take these with me.
you're ready to sign it up, right? All in. Do you have any questions so far on the supplementation options here?
No, I don't think so.
Outstanding. And I know timing can get a little confusing too, so remember on your app there's a guide, and the video will kind of talk through piece by piece. If you forgot how to take it or when to take it, there's a video that goes through on that and shows you exactly which one is which and when to make the most of
Oh, okay, on the app.
it. Exactly.
Awesome. Cool.
So challenge your resources, you'll be able to click in on that and you'll be able to